welcome back to my channel. So a couple of days ago I saw the video of the Caucasian woman who was pretending not to know how to pronounce the name of Megan Thee Stallion, and initially I was not going to make a video about it because, you know, who cares what men type is, blah blah blah, ta ta ta, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, right? But I just could not let go of the fact that she was pretending not to know how to pronounce the name of Megan Thee Stallion, as if hundreds of thousands of white women are not called Megan. Megan is a very common name among white women. Okay, we are not talking about Adekola here. We are not talking about some Nigerian name. We are not talking about even Shanquila or a difficult name, I guess, for maybe someone who would be Caucasian. Like, this is a very common name among Caucasian women. Again, like we have Megan Fox. Like, is this woman trying to pretend she doesn't know how to say Meghan Markle? I highly doubt that. I doubt that if her ex had left her for Megan Fox, she'll be on the internet being like, is it Mag? Is it Mag? She was so ridiculous. Like, one thing that I hate more than people who lie is people who lie for no reason. Because why are you on Kelly Rowland's internet just lying for absolutely no reason? Like, just embarrassing. Honestly, I wish she would just speak her truth, which is that she's upset about the fact that her ex left her for a black woman, which is what this is actually about. Make no mistake. And had she said that with her chest, I would have respected it. Okay, I would have respected it. I would not have liked it, but I would have respected it, right? Because we know a lot of Caucasian women and light-skinned women and, you know, mixed race women. There's only one race, right? The human race. But we know a lot of light-skinned women feel this way, right? So I wish she just said that with her chest, because honestly, who cares whose your ex type is or what your ex type is? Nobody, right? It's one thing if you just began dating a man, maybe you're gonna wonder like if you're actually his type, if he actually like you. Once you broke up with him though, why would you care? Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. And about the type thing, men don't actually have a type like that. Like, I mean, I understand that some men have very strict types, right? Some men only date Asian women, some men only date black women, some men only date mixed race women, some men only date women that are very, very teen or very, very petite. But those men actually represent a very small percentage of men in general, right? And they actually should be avoided. That is my opinion. Like, men who only gonna date like a specific type of woman, like men who exclusively date Asian women, are to be avoided, because it's about a fetish. At this point, it's about nothing else than that, right? If I go on a date with a man and then I find out that he exclusively dates dark-skinned black women, I'm not going to go on a second date with him, because that's just weird to me. Why are you targeting us? Literally, it's giving that to me. It's giving target to me, because I have a preference, right? Like, blonde men with blue eyes or gray eyes are my preference, right? They are the men that I am the most attracted to physically. However, I would date a man with brown hair. Hell, I would even date a black man if I am treated the way that I want to be treated, if I like him, if I feel like, you know, he has a great personality, he's funny. I would date, you know, anyone who has those qualities, like who have those attributes. It's one thing to have a preference, it's another thing to have physical requirements. I think that's just odd. Okay, everyone who's dating should have standards, should have requirements. Absolutely, I'm here for it all day, any day. But requirements need to be or should be, you know, emotional, or should be about the person's personality, about how you're being treated, about stuff like that, but not about physical traits. I find that that's just weird. And again, most men are not as strict with their type as women believe. Okay, any man would date a woman that is conventionally attractive. Most men actually would. Okay, and I don't want to get into what is conventionally attractive, what is beauty, blah 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 blah, ta 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 ta. Okay, I have a dedicated video about that. I actually do not believe that beauty is nearly as subjective as a lot of people claim it to be. Yes, is there a subjective element to beauty? Absolutely, but generally beauty is actually quite objective. We know what gorgeous women look like. You know, there's a reason why every time you go in the comment section of a Nia Long, a Ryan Destiny, a Kelly Rowland, a Naomi Campbell, etc, etc, I could go on and on and on. Most of the comment is like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, right? There are women in this world that if you were to put them in a room with 10 men, 7 or 8 out of those men would be like, yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Now, would I date her? Maybe not, but she's beautiful. Like, we can agree on who the beautiful people are. Let's not do it. Let's not do this. Okay, let's not pretend we don't know, because we know. Okay. And most men would actually not pass off a woman like that, no matter what they say. most men don't have access to those women. That's the question, that's the deal. But it's not that they don't want them. Again, very few men in this world would actually pass on a conventionally attractive woman, and that is because men actually care above all else about what other men think. Okay, men are actually big group thinkers. So if there is a woman and a lot of men deem this woman as beautiful, as the prize, as conventionally attractive, as a trophy, most men would actually date her regardless of who they dated in the past. And that is why this whole type thing is off, unless again you just started dating someone and you're afraid of being the come up woman. Then yes, and unfortunately this is a reality, especially for us darker skinned black women. Of course you should check, you know, what his type is, which are the women he dated before, and even then you could be mistaken, right? Because a man who just got into a lot of money, if he's dating you after he dated women that look nothing like you, well, you are his actual type, right? He was dating those women because, again, he didn't have the funds and couldn't afford the woman that he actually wanted. Because, like I said, most men don't actually have access or cannot afford their type. So let's just put that to rest. And Megan Thee Stallion is a conventionally attractive woman, so I am not surprised at all that that woman X would date her. Okay, she is fit, she has beautiful natural hair, she has a pretty face, so a lot of men would actually date her. So I'm not surprised whatsoever that her ex is dating Megan Thee Stallion, and he has dated black women before. From what I gathered on TikTok, his baby mother, the mother of his child, is actually a lighter skinned black woman. So I don't know why that Caucasian woman was acting like he's never dated like black women in his life, or he never dated anyone who wasn't Caucasian, because clearly he has. Like, he has a whole child with someone who isn't Caucasian, right? So let's just put that type thing to bed, because like I said, most men would date a conventionally attractive woman regardless of whoever they dated in the past, if they could. That's the thing. Okay, so what that little podcast was about, again, it was about a Caucasian woman throwing a fit because her ex is now dating a woman that she deemed and was told, right, that is beneath her in the beauty hierarchy, that is beneath her in the beauty totem pole or attraction totem pole, whichever way you want to call it, right? And that's what she's really mad about. And I can actually testify to this as a darker skinned black woman who does get quite a lot of male attention, which isn't a flex, by the way. Anybody can get a man. Men are not the prize. Most men are not worth partnering. Okay, so I don't feel, you know, great about myself because I get so much men attention. Okay, because it's useless more time than not. Okay, but I have seen a lot of Caucasian women, lighter skinned black women, women who are lighter than me, or women who are biracial, who do have one parent who is black and one parent who is white, be upset about this. Like, I have seen them change the second I start getting a lot of attention at a bar, in a club, or whatever. The subtle days, subtle jabs, and even some of them have actually fixed them out to tell me in the face, you actually do get quite a lot of attention for a dark-skinned black woman. What is that even supposed to mean? I don't know, and I guess we'll never know. Okay, but I've seen it and I've heard of it on TikTok. Actually, was it a year ago, maybe 1 year or 1.5 years ago? There was a whole discourse about it, and a lot of dark-skinned black women posted their video talking about having the exact same experience as I did. I didn't add mine because there were already enough videos about it, like a lot, thousands of darker-skinned black women talking about how they have peers, lighter skin white women, upset about the fact that they get more attention than them because they were told by society, you know, ever since they were little girls, that they are more attractive than darker skinned black women. And when that does not transpire in real life, when they go out, then they're mad because they just don't understand. They're like, what? This is not what I was told. I was told that I'm more beautiful, more attractive, more desirable, more valuable than this woman, and here is now this woman getting, you know, the male attention that I want, I desire, I was told I deserve and feel entitled to. Period. That's what that little TikTok was about. It was about nothing else, and I wish she just said it like that with her chest. We could have respected that, but instead of that, she made a whole entire fool of herself, being like, mag, girl, if you don't stop, if you don't give it to rest, I beg. I just beg. Anyways, you girl, that is my thought on the whole Meg the Stallion discourse. Do not forget to tell me what you guys thought of the whole entire situation in the comment section down below. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you guys on Sunday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching.